variables. We learn need of this chapter and we learn what is a variable, right? And then we are understanding the most important horrible confusion point. String can be created in string object can be created in two ways. First, by using literal, by using new keyword approach. In literal approach only, one object created. In new keyword approach, two objects created. So which approach is best approach? Both are best. You have to choose correctly when to use when. I want to create very first new object, then I have to use literal approach. I want to create second object by copying the content exist in the previous object, then I have to use new keyword approach. Now here, Hari, we have taken directly literal. Is this Hari literal there in the before lines? No. Then next, one more point we have already also. Yeah, string literal. Next point is what? You need to write somewhere adjust. String literal comes under pooling. What is mean by literal? Literal means value, constant. This is constant. It is literal. String literal comes under pooling. What the meaning of it? It means if this string literal is appeared in the previous lines of code, either in same method or in another method. Either in same method or in another method, still either in same class or in another class. This literal, for this literal, new object is not created. The old object reference is returned. Then old variable and this new variable both will point to same string object. But new keyword string object will not comes under what? String pooling. It means new keyword wise always new object is created, even though this object, this string object is already existed. Last class we completed up to here. These points we have not written. So I said write down and some people are watching. Very good. Watch. will be changed, but object concept is same. Yeah, all the people have written. Sorry. Now apply those points on this program. Hari not came previous line, NIT not came previous line. Just apply the above points and now you find out totally how many objects created again. Memories, Chakajaga, if you have already drawn, it's okay. Otherwise, draw again. Now tell me, S1 variable, memory created equal to Hari. Previously, Hari object not there. Created reference is what? 1010. Stored in S1 pointing to it. Next, S2 variable is created. New keyword, before that literal should create. Is this literal object came before lines anywhere? No. Then string object is created, NIT with reference 2020. New keyword creates another object with 3030. The data is copied from here to here. NIT. Now 3030 stored here pointing to it. From here it is data copied. That zigzag line is copy, okay? Straight line is reference. Next, S3 variable. S3 variable creates new string object with reference 4040 and S1 data is copied here, Hari. And 4040 stored here pointing. Right. Now here onwards, you have to be careful. Tell me, S4 variable is created. Bolo. Hari is already came na? Now is a literal object, right? It comes under pooling. Pooling means the existing object reference will be stored. Now this Hari object reference is what? 1010. Now the 1010 will come to S4. Now it is pointing to the same object. Hello, it is copy or pointing a? Next, new string of Hari. Then S5 variable is created. New keyword comes under pooling. No, it creates new object by copying the content from Hari. Hari already created. From here, the content is copied here. This is 50-50. Is everyone understand this string pooling? Coming classes, it's very important point. Then next, this one completed, this one completed. S6 equal to, S6 variable is created equal to, tell me, is Hyderabad available in previous lines? No. Hyderabad is created here. Reference is 60-60. And now one more object created because of new keyword. From here, copied Hyderabad. I hope you didn't write this memory diagram yesterday, right? Now, S7. Bolo, S7 new object created? No, already Hyderabad came here. That Hyderabad reference is what? Now, inside S7, 60-60 copied, Hyderabad copied. Hyderabad copied. It is a reference variable, should contain reference. 60-60 copied and point. Right? And then S8 variable is created. S8 variable, one object, new object created with a small HYD. Reference is 80-80. 80 is stored here point. Okay. Can you write these diagrams? State of new string of double quotes. I may repeat. I want right? Okay. Hyderabad, Telangana, TS, S9, S10. So now I have used new keyword string with the same content 2 times. Then how many objects created? Can you tell me? First 2, second one 1. Because new keyword doesn't comes under pooling. I want you to draw memory for these 2 lines by your own. Thing to S1. S1 is a variable. It points to object. You know, we are going very nice speed. In good speed we are going. I'm so happy. You are giving wonderful support. And in August, right? 1 month. 1 month, holidays all you can remove 1 month. So in 1 month we came up to this topic means we are going in a good pace. So I'm very happy and you giving me so wonderful support in learning till last day of the course. If you are actually these points I didn't teach in the previous batches. These are the advanced topics. Advanced means last days of the course I used to teach. Because you are more participating, tried. Confidence, I'll show miracles. Shall I proceed next points? Creating what? And no, those are defined. Defined data types are? Be careful. There is no division called predefined data types and user defined data types. The term is what? Wrong. Next. Primitive, non-primitive, primitive and reference. If any of your hostel friends, the reason why I am asking you every day, share your knowledge to others. Try to discuss with other batch students so that the way they are learning, the mistakes they are learning, you can correct. And also how the other students are learning their way, their path, the mistakes, you will realize. The reason I am saying they also come to the interview. You also go into interview. Then what way correctly you need to answer, how to manage giving correct answer to the interviewer, you will realize. See, that faculty students also will get a job and he also will be there in the interview panel. Yes or no? Right? In interview panel, he expecting answer from what type of answer? His faculty answer he is expecting, right? What he learnt. He is believing primitive, non-primitive, primitive, non-primitive. But actual answer is what? Primitive and reference. So if you know other students what they are learning, other faculty, you should give. What you actually quality. This way if you reply, then interview impressed. Okay, correct. He will realize, you are better than me. Target is catch one person who is learning Java. But offline students, you are having chance na. In hostels, you'll find so many. Like when you see a new person and then ask the current topic, go with your punch. Industry, that much more growth you will have. Some people will be there, they want to be always ideal, alone. Then you should just, so have a mingle with them so that, slowly, when also, compost is there. It is a private job, whenever you fail in the current job, you have an opportunity of increasing your salary for next company. Like, catch my point. Wine, how much old it is, that much more demand is there, na? Latest wine doesn't have much price. Old wine, you have a lot of price you have to pay. Same thing. Software engineer become how much old, that much more salary you will get. Okay? You can project that gap as an experience and you can get job. In a private field, there is no competition. In private field, you have only talent. If you are talented, you will job. If you are not a talented, get out. That's it. So no reservations, no partiality. If your friend is more talented, let him get the job. Okay, now you are showing opportunity to him. God will show you another opportunity to you, better opportunity. God always stay with the people who are helping others. Always God will see, if I help him, because of him, now more 10 people can live or not. They will check. If he is a conjuice, okay, he will not help. Sir, in my village there is a one conjuice person, sir, but he's having lot of money. But lot of diseases also will be there. Are catching my point? Lot of other problems also will be there if you closely observe. And one on other way, definitely God will take the money out from him. Another money. But one another day, definitely God will. What is God? Is what God photo? Open it from your desk or open from your rack or suitcase, whatever. Stand in front of him and start tell what you want. Your desire you tell. Why our parents, grandparents has created something called God and the fear and everything. Really, there is no God as such. God is nothing but your strong belief system. When you stand in front of the God, your complete focus will be there. You will not thinking anything else. And with the full focus, if you tell something, your subconscious brain will accept it. It will start working for you. When your subconscious mind start working for you and bringing your desire and do it, then you start telling what? Thank you, God. Thank you so much. Okay. The God is nothing but you only. Your subconscious mind is your God. So that concentration you will have only in front of the God. That's why your parents always forcing you, go to temple, go to church, go to, masjid, whatever you are praying, and then go there and tell your desires. So that with full focus, full confidence you are saying, every day when you wake up, okay, after completing your bath, you have to pray your God. Believe it. Okay, start doing that. Habituate it. Sir, I am never believe the God, sir. Okay, at least you start tell, you yourself take one photo, put in front of you, and God, you pray yourself, myself is a God, okay? But every day you have to tell your desire. You should believe your desire, okay now? So, finally what I am trying to tell? My knowledge, my other student maybe become competitor to me. He never ever competition to you. How? Let me tell you. Whenever you try to explain your points to your friend, he become knowledged, right? And you become what? Experienced. And you are one step ahead than him. Now you both people went to interview room. He listen already your point. You already explain. To the interviewer explaining first time or second time? Second time. He is explaining first time. And some nuts and bolts will come. Right? Here, yes1, yes2, adedo jepadu, that fellow something told. Now you give the same answer in the interview with the confidence. Yeah, yes1, yes4 are pointing to the same object because of string pooling. Are you catching my point? When you explain, always question. Naresh sir has called me and asked me, Hari, in Amirpet, already you know, but still I am reminding you. All faculties, including Naresh Reddy faculty, teaching your core Java only. Do you know it? I know, sir. Not only teaching you, teaching exactly like you. Teaching your book only. And how much they understood from your book, same points they are teaching. Including the mistakes I committed in the book also. Are you catching my point? I know already, okay? Already I know. My intention was, in this entire market, not only in Amirpet, in the entire world, whoever wanted to learn Java, they should learn Java from my book only. That is what my dream, my desire. When Naresh sir is telling this, I was smiling. Then I said, why you are smiling, Ra? Now you have a threat. No, sir, I don't have a threat. They are my copies. I am the original. Even they are coming to my level. I am so happy. Actually, my dream was, no student should learn conflict knowledge. Means different textbooks if they study, then different knowledge will come. If all faculties are teaching Java from my textbook, all students are having same knowledge. All students are having same terminology. In interview, in company also, my students only will be there. When you are come to interview room, and now I hear this point from the management, means generally management do lot of research in the market what is happening. I know already, but when sir is telling, now I know they are copying me, no problem. I have my own brand. People will come to me. I was feeling so happy. I am not. Yes or no? Right? So somehow, one or other way, people are getting benefited out of me and out of my book. Oh no. Now all people reach to your level. Now show the difference now. Where is your uniqueness again? Last 17 years, you work for your uniqueness. Now the people slowly observe that what you are teaching, how you are teaching. Then it's the time. Now tell me, complete market has know what I am teaching, how I am teaching, what books I am following, right? It's the time. Now I have to change. Yes or no? Now I am preparing again new material. Okay, no? Now I am preparing new material and now I am changing complete the style of explanation, programs, everything. If you slowly observe now, slowly I am stop using the old material. And everything I'm typing in front of you, asking you to notes, asking to write the notes, follow the points, right? Programs, memory diagram. Now, all people and a complete market, all faculties are now believing Hari will teach same content in all batches. I never teach. Batch to batch, always I will change because I want to be unique. So now, all students learning my book. Okay, all faculties are teaching, have introduced here itself, and then what is doing it. Then now I am taking one step ahead than other people. Are you catching my point? So you should always share your knowledge to others, and at the same time you have to go to next level. Are you ready for that? Right? So tell me, if anybody copy your knowledge, will you be sad? No, you have to take it as an opportunity and you have to learn more and move to next step. That's it. That's what I'm really worrying actually. They have to do their own R&D. They have that much strong belief on me. Are you told and correct? Okay. Yeah, intentionally I left that material with some mistakes so that you people get benefited. Right? So please, when you are talking to the people, you should find out what the mistakes they are doing. Correct those students. Okay, fine. Tell me how many keywords are there in Java? How many keywords are there in Java? I didn't cover keywords chapter yet. Java has 51 keywords. Okay, 51 keywords. How many total number of reserved words are there? 74. People are following old material. 50 keywords they are saying. Not 50. 51. Okay, and totally how many reserved words? 74 reserved words are there. Okay, now that's point. Still people not updated. And next, how many programming elements are there? 8. I prepared the material. I released the volume 1 year textbook. If you see there, I prepared the material. That is very old material. That time there were only 5 to 6 programming elements are there. What are they? Package, class. Okay, I'll show you that. Package, class, interface, enum, and inside class we have variables and methods, and inside methods we have variables. The diagram there or not, I don't know. So this was a diagram, old diagram. So slowly you have to change it. Somewhere it is there, man. Okay. I think I explained that programming elements, that one.
కొంచెం రిక్రూట్మెంట్ విషయం చూడండి.
Okay. Olden days I used to teach. Olden days I used to teach. This is the diagram. Okay. Olden days, even annotation also was not there. Okay. This is the diagram I used to teach. So people are following the same diagram. There was an update now, right? Hope you all understood, right? So this is the diagram actually we have to follow. This is the complete diagram. Still this diagram has some more updates. What is that? Any of remember? Record there, shield classes, unsealed classes, right? So that is it. This is the complete diagram what we need to follow. I think I explained this diagram in your batch. No? Oh, 6 p.m. I explained. Okay. Okay, I'll take it out. So this is old story and this is the latest story. Right? Okay. So start sharing your knowledge to other friends also. That is what my request. So tell me, all the people are comfortable with the string now? Shall I move to the next topic? Now I want you create our own class reference variable. One variable is sufficient. Now I am taking one class called what? Example with int x equal to 10 and int y equal to 20. Then save it with the name example.java. Come back here. Can I create reference variable by using my own data type? Yes. Example e1 equal to following by new example. Okay. Right. Tell me here what is the memory diagram will come? E1 variable memory created equal to example class object reference with 10 x variable y variable. Then it contains 0 0 replace with value 10 and 20. From where this 10 and 20 coming from? Example class 10 10 pointing to it. Samajh mein aaya? Now if I create the same statement one more time, example e2 equal to new example, tell me, is there any pooling will come? Pooling will come up. No pooling. New keyword means what? One more new object. E2 variable created, another new object will come with x, y, 0, 0 replace with 10, 20 reference. I have to take continuation memory reference. What was the previous one? 1990. Yeah? Previous 88. Yeah? 1990 over, na? Take it as 111. Okay? And this is 222. Pointing to it. Okay? So, what the point you need to understand? Example class object not comes under pooling. Next, example class object can you create by using literal concept? Come on. Example class object can I create by using literal? No. Literal wise object creation possible only to string. Our own class object, if you wanted to teach, if you wanted to create, what I need to do now? You have to use new keyword only. Next, can you please look at here? I want to create array object. Int array ia1 equal to. Now, I can create array object by using new keyword. Listen, sir. And also I can create array object by using flower bracket syntax also. Okay. Flower bracket syntax, what, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this. You can specify values. So repeating again, when you create object, string class object we can create in two ways. Either by using literal approach or by using new keyword approach. Example class, our own class objects you can create only one way by using new keyword. But array object I can create in 3 ways. By using new keyword syntax, by using flower bracket syntax. Flower bracket syntax. Already this part notes I gave already, right? And then also we can create combination int array. Combination also we can create totally 3 ways. So what is the important point I want you to understand? String objects and array objects I can create without using new keyword. But our class objects we can create only by using new keyword. Okay, write on that point here. We can create we can create array object in three ways. We can create array object in three ways. Using new keyword, using floor bracket, using new keyword, using floor bracket, and by using combination of both. And by using combination of both as shown below. Check right? So when compiler see double quotes, it considered as a string object. When compiler see floor bracket, it is considered as array object. Writing So object wise, memory wise, no difference. When to use which syntax, I will teach you in the coming classes. At this stage, not required. And even you cannot understand if I talk. Any confusion in this memory? Non diagram only na? Huh? Laziness, huh? We are planning next coming batches. I also give Saturday holiday. Huh? So I don't have. Only all hours I don't have. Software. One for variable means Nivedita. What the meaning of it? Object to store, I need one variable, na? Then offline students asking and meaningful. Online students asking holidays and really need to think. When is Dasra? 3 and festival 3. Okay, I'll share the online link. You go home. Let's have class up to first. Offline classes up to first. I'll talk to management. Generally, don't expect half-yearly exams are over. Holidays are started. Okay. Now, let's have the classes next week, fully offline. Then, Saturday night or Sunday, your wish, you go home. Okay. 3rd, 4th, 5th holiday, I'll give you full holiday. If you want a holiday on 4th or something, we can plan, no problem. But 5th will be holiday. 3rd, 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th. I'll take class online. Here and problem, I'll share the class link and you can join. Visit class will not be disturbed. And then I will take leave. 1 week. Okay, good. Okay, I'll be there 5. So, in one way, our own class object can be created in new keyword. That is using new keyword. Will JVM do any work background? అవునా yes sir? Yes sir. JVM will run all these lines and allocate memory to all variables. It will store, read, modify all the operations. And then whatever the memory diagrams you have drawn manually, all these things are done by what? JVM. And by end of the method, you have not written any SOP statement. Simply it will terminate the program execution without showing any output. Does it mean the program not executed? No. Here onwards you have to think like a JVM, not as a programmer, not by seeing output come, then only executed, otherwise not executed. The thought process you have to remove from your mind. So now, can I expect all the people are now confident on variable creation? Right on this class example, .java. Material program. In material chapter. Here onwards we are following volume 1A. Xerox material jamana gone. Write down there. Refer page number. Write down. Refer page number. Refer page number 221. Refer page number 221. In volume 1A. Refer page number 221 in volume 1A. Can you write this program and tell me output? I want you work yourself. Check first. All students, I'll verify your notes. What is the output of this program means compile time error. If any errors, you have to identify. No compile time errors, then runtime errors. No runtime errors, then find the flow of execution, draw memory. And finally display output if any. That is what find the output means. Complete flow of execution you have to work. Chalo, write down this example class, don't write, already have written. Only this test class. First. I'll check your material, your notes, how much you understood. Write down. If you have any doubts, you can ask. If not working also, I'll ask, what is your problem? Don't be lazy in class. PSV and then write SOPLN if you have. Right? Program. I want you to work on 2 videos. Can you? Continuation to this chapter only. Okay? Monday onwards, I want to work on methods chapter. Tomorrow, you will have to watch 2 videos so that this chapter will be completed and we'll move to next days. Some videos will be continuation, some videos will be new topic. In the program, you draw memory, not separately. Side of the variable declaration only, you draw memory. Don't go down. Work, start. Where the control will come? Main method. First control come to class test. Try to talk yourself. Okay, when you run Java test, first test class, then inside main, then inside first statement. What the meaning of the statement? What the meaning of the statement? P variable is declared. What the meaning of P variable declared? P variable memory created with value 50. Right, like this. Don't wait for me. Next line you work. Think like a JVM. Work next to that line only. Don't go down. In the program only you draw. Next to that variable, in the program only you draw. Don't go down. Q variable. Complete your next alter akkadiki. ఏమైందా Q variable ki? What you assign to Q variable? చెప్పు, దాన్ని ఏమంటారు? M1 మెథడ్ డెఫినేషన్ కాలర్. డెఫినేషన్ అంటే బాడీ, ఓపెన్ బ్రాకెట్ క్లోజ్డ్ బ్రాకెట్. అక్కడ డెఫినేషన్ ఉందా? ఏంటది మీనింగ్? కాల్. దట్ ఈస్ ఎ మెథడ్ కాల్. మెథడ్ కాల్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏమైంది? ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అయ్యింది. అక్కడి నుంచి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చింది. ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి ఏం చేసింది? లాజిక్ రన్ అయింది. ఆ మెథడ్ క్లోజ్ చేయలేదే, ఇంకా రాస్తున్నావా? అరే ఎందుకు స్టార్ట్ చేసావు? ఇప్పుడు అక్కడి నుంచి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి లాజిక్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అయింది. ఏముంది అక్కడ లాజిక్ లో? 60 అనకు వచ్చింది. అర్థమైందా? వర్క్ చేయాలి, బ్రెయిన్ యూజ్ చేయాలి, వదిలేకూడదు డమ్మీ లాగా. All people started working. Next line. What the meaning of next line? Q variable memory created by assigning what? M1. That means M1 stored here. What is this? Is it a value? It is a method call. Then control will go to this method. Write the arrow mark like this. Write the arrow mark like this. ఎక్కడి నుంచి కంట్రోల్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తుంది? వేరియబుల్స్ చూడవా, సరిగా కళ్ళు వాడవా? దిస్ ఈజ్ M1 మెథడ్ కాల్. వెన్ యూ కాల్ ద మెథడ్, కంట్రోల్ విల్ గో టు మెథడ్ డెఫినేషన్. దెన్ మెథడ్ డెఫినేషన్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్, రిటర్న్ 60. నౌ ద 60 రిటర్న్ టు calling place. Now this M1 replaced with 60. Now the 60 stored in Q. అర్థమైందా? Tell me what the new point you are learning here. I can create a variable by assigning either value directly or via method. If you assign a method call, then what happen? The method definition is logic executed. The value written from that method is coming back and stored in the variable. So that is the thought you have to get. That is the intention behind it. Next point. Now how many ways we can create string object? 2 ways. Tell me. String S1 equal to double quotes A. Here how many objects created? 1 object. S1 variable created. S1 variable created with what? String object with the data A. Reference is 1010. 1010 stored in S1 pointing to it. Now tell me. In this line how many objects created? 1 object, because literal already created. 1 more object created. From here that A is copied. Reference is 2020. 2020 stored on point. समझ में आया? Then next line is executed. Example E. Our class object we can create only one way, by using new keyword. This example class, new keyword will go here. Found 2 variables, x, y. XY variables memory allocated with 0, 0, 30, 30. And any new point here? No. Yes, sir. What? We can assign a variable by method call. That is the new point and revision. This one you are asking. Void. If you write void, how can I return value? Return type is 60. I mean, if you want return some value, that value type, data type, I have to take as a return type. Okay? Akhil. Non-static variable or non-static method, how can I access? By creating object. You have to create test class object. Test T1 equal to new test, T1.m1 you should write. Method, it doesn't have memory directly. In order to call and execute that variable and method, we should create object of that class. M1 method defined in which class? Test. You should create test class object, test T1 equal to new test, then T1.m1. Okay, na? Any other questions? Single character, or you can write multiple characters. Sahit, no problem. Right? Single character can be placed in single quote or can be placed in double quotes. Both are allowed. Variable, y variable, how to create, how many ways we can create object and assign. If the variable is a array type, how many ways we can create object and assign. If the reference variable is a class type, our own class type, how many ways we can create object and assign. All points clearly understood. Any doubts in these 6 points? One. Either or with parenthesis equal to 10. This call as 3 ways we will write code in the coming future. You should understand. Int array. Array, what is the meaning of different type int array object, bhaiya? I didn't understand your question. It's applied for all types of arrays. In place of int data type, you write whatever data type you want. This array I said, I didn't shoot out. Oh my. Variables. I didn't come across that question yet. Wait. Ashwini, fast. Question and not replying. Akhil. Topic we need to learn. We have something called, or you can say before going to variable terminology, let me write one thing. Different operations we can perform. Simple variable terminology hyphen you can write like this. Everything ichu only. Variable terminology arrow. Okay, write down here. Different operations we can perform on a variable. Topic is very important. On a variable we can perform on a variable we can perform on a variable we can perform basically two operations. Number one, creation. Number two, accessing. Variable creation and variable accessing. Now tell me now, I am writing here int a equal to 10. What am I doing here? Variable accessing or creating a? Creating. Next, accessing. Accessing is what? System.out.println of A. Now here I am accessing. We can create variable in two ways. Number one, with value. Number two, without. Okay, number one, without value and with value. Without value code means what? Int a semicolon. With value code is what? Int b equal to 20. Next, we can access a variable for performing for three operations. Number one, for storing new value. For example, a equal to 10. Tell me, here I have just created a. Now here I am storing value 10 first time. For storing new value first time. Next, second, for storing, no. For modifying existing value. Tell me, A already contains value what? 10. Now I'm changing this value to 15. This is first time stored and this is modifying. Yeah, replacing. And also for reading existing value. How can I read? System.out.println. A. Also, can I write like this? B equal to A. Here I am reading A value, storing in B. A equal to B. Reading A value, storing in B. So here also A variable reading to store value in B. A plus plana to perform addition. Addition. Final result what will come? 20. 25. What is A value now? 15. 15 plus 10, 25. Place these 2 points and these 3 points in box. Any confusions? All are you confident? Try to talk yourself. How many operations you can perform on a variable totally? Totally, how many operations you can perform on a variable? 5. First one, creating variable. First operation, creating variable without value. Second, creating variable with value. Hello. What are you doing? No way, back. ఏం చేయట్లేదా అయ్యయ్యో మరి ఎందుకు వచ్చావు క్లాస్కి? ఏం చేయనందుకు? క్లాస్కి వస్తే ఏదో ఒకటి చేయాలి కదా. నిద్రన్న పోవాలా? తెలియనా? నిద్రన్న పోవాలి లేదా నాకు రిప్లై అయినా చేయాలి. రెండు చేయకుండా ఊరికే కూర్చుని ఉపయోగం ఏంటి? ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ క్వశ్చన్స్, రైట్? Then you should reply. That is only option here. Why you are sitting silently looking down? How many operations you can perform on variable? How many operations you can perform on a variable? 5. First one. Wait. Let him answer. First one. Why you are smiling? Smiling and I don't know. How many operations I can do? 2 operations. Either sit silently or smile. ఎవరు? నెల్లూరు నుంచి హైదరాబాద్ నవడానికి వచ్చామంటారా? మాట్లాడరా బాబు. హౌ మెనీ ఆపరేషన్స్ వీ కెన్ డూ? 5. ఫస్ట్ వన్. నోట్స్ రాసావా? రాయలేదా? ఏం చేస్తున్నావు? అసలు ఏమని రాసావు? ఒక ముక్కని ఇవ్వాలా? ఏమి రాయలేదా? నోట్స్ ఏది? ఎస్ యూ సెడ్. నోట్స్ రాసావా రాయలేదా? God will give you one chance for you to change your life. Okay? If you don't use that opportunity in a wise way, then you lifelong you'll be a failure candidate. God has given an opportunity to you to come to Hyderabad, join in Naresh IT in Hare Krishna class. It's a golden opportunity. God has given a chance to change your life and your parents' life and future life. If you are a lazy person not utilizing this opportunity proper way, then lifelong you'll remain as failure candidate and making your parents as failure. Why Naresh IT best? I told you 100% job guarantee is there. Within the course completed, pakka you will get job if you work hard. Second, Hare Krishna is the best because he is not compromising in giving the subject and giving you success. Now you have to work yourself. You have to come forward and you have to work. If you are not working, God also cannot save you. God will give you 1 or 2 opportunities. That's it. And he will move to the next person. So think, take this opportunity seriously, work seriously. Don't sit silently. Never ever feel that this much big program, this much memory, I cannot write, I don't write. This type of attitude, if you have, then no one can save you. That's up to you. Okay. Now tell me, how many operations you can perform on variable? First one, creating variable without value. Next, creating variable with value. Next, accessing the variable for storing value first time. Next, accessing the variable to modify the existing value with new value. That means second time we are storing. Third one, accessing the value for reading. Why you are reading? Reading either for displaying the value or for using in calculation or for using in some validation. For example, you send some value, I stored in my variable. I want to verify that value is correct or wrong. To further purpose, I have to do some verification. If A equal to 10, then execute the downline. Otherwise, don't execute. That kind of validations, if you want to do, then I have to use what? Variable, reading. So, basically on a variable, I can perform how many operations? 2. Creating and accessing. Shall I ask a question? Without creating variable, can I access it? No. If you try to access without creating, will compiler throw error? What the compile time error? Cannot find a symbol variable. What the meaning of cannot find a symbol? Symbol means what? Definition. Okay, the creation is not found. I'll write 2 to 3 lines. Can you find out errors? Now this is test 02. Today, this program topic is very difficult. Please focus. I am writing here SOPLN A. What is the output will come? A displayed, right?